My name is Christopher Harden. I'm a development director for Electronic Arts and co-creator of Trobo the Storytelling Robot.
My name is Victor Lee. I'm an engineer at Intel, involved in research and development of microprocessor that goes into your computers, smartphones, smart appliances, and even cars.
My name is John Hatch. I'm a developer at Microsoft. I have 20 years plus experience in the embedded world. I've worked on compilers, debuggers, runtimes, Visual Studio for Windows CE, and I was the kernel program manager for the Windows CE.
I got into programming when I was a student because I wanted to make a lot of money. But once I got in, I recognized how rewarding it was to make a computer do what I wanted it to just by writing a few lines of code.
As a career, I think programming is wonderful. Basically, programmers, we invent work for the future. The more things we get working, the more possibilities people can see. The more sophistication, the more devices, the more problems we can solve, the more neat things we can produce.
Learning how to program is not difficult. It is like learning a foreign language. After you learn how to program, you can then talk to the computers similar to you talk to your friends. And it is actually quite fun.
People should learn to program even just a little bit, because when you do, it demystifies computers, cell phones, and other high-end technologies into nothing more than just tools. You come to look at them the same way you'd look at a hammer or a nail or a screwdriver. It's just a way to get something done.
I think it's important for all people to learn at least a little programming. Software in a programming language is how we as humans communicate with a computer to make it do work for us. Almost everything in the future is going to be programmable. We're entering a new era where the hardware costs are so cheap that it's going to be possible to put a CPU on almost every device.
I want to teach people how to program because I believe that there's a little bit of a storyteller in each of us. And as a developer, if you're working with games, modern devices, or interactive applications, you can tell stories better than in any other media, whether it's TV or kinds of books, etc. So if you work for a company like that, you might end up telling the stories you want to tell. And if you're really lucky, you might end up reaching millions of people.